Hello there, my name is Isaac Manuel Calderon Jr., and this is my family, Ethan, Jamie, and my beautiful fiancee, Chelsea. And we're here to tell you about my God story involving me and my dad. A little quick backstory. I hadn't seen my dad since I was 12. My mother passed, and I lost contact with him. And I would only see him once every few years anyway, so there wasn't very much I knew about the man at all, or his family. But when I was 24, I was convicted to give my life to Christ. And I did, and I got baptized a week later. And the week after I got baptized, I had a whole lot of vivid dreams, being tempted. And one of these dreams involved my father. And it was a bit different than the rest. And so when I woke up, I prayed for forgiveness on behalf of my father. I didn't know what his situation was, whether he was dead, alive, drunk, or sober, or in jail, or free. But I had finally forgiven him in my heart. Jesus told me to, because Jesus has forgiven him. A few days after I said this prayer, my aunt called me up saying that my father, Big Isaac, had gotten a hold of her, found her number on the internet, and wanted to speak with me, wanted to talk to me. And so she got his number, gave it to me, and we ended up speaking that evening. And when I called him, the very first words that came out of his mouth were, "Isaac, can you forgive me for what has happened?" And I forgave him verbally, personally, and it was a awesome test of faith that God gave me, I believe. And so we spoke, we talked for hours. He told me he was saved, he had a new wife, and he had just really cleaned his life up and given a lot to Christ. And so it was very awesome that we both got to speak and thank God. And we speak frequently. He lives in Ohio, and so I don't get to see him as often as I would like, but I've gone out there to visit him. He's came out to California to visit me, and I've got to meet his wife's family, and I got to reunite with my family in New York. They all live in the Bronx, and I have a grandmother that she prayed night and day that Big Isaac would find me. Her prayers were answered. So many prayers were answered, and it was just a huge miracle. And it showed me that God can truly do anything, even when all odds are gone. He can beat any odds. He could put any casino down under if he wanted to. And it's just a blessing to know that I'm being protected by that God right there, Jesus Christ.